This is a really yummy but simple recipe my grandma used to make. It's potato scallop. It's a potato bake, essentially.
I love it.
I've kind of put,
I love that.
Yeah, I love potato bakes too. I've kind of put a little bit of my own spin on it as well. I'm using...
I'm glad you said that because there's something wrong here. This potato bake and then there's...
Well, it's a little different. I'm using ricotta and yoghurt, and that's kind of the bechamel or the cream part of the potato bake that you'd use. But Adrian, I'm going to get you right on to cutting the potatoes for me. So just thinly slice them. Sure. I'm going to start with some leeks. I've already gone ahead and cleaned the leek. I like to use leek more than onion because I find it a little bit sweeter. I think it's just a nicer flavour overall to use.
Nice and soft.
Yeah.
Onion can be quite harsh. You could also use spring onion as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely. You know, well, they're all in that family, aren't they?
Is that thickness? Is that what you want?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Right, okay. No worries.
Oh, I get my olive oil open. Good Australian extra virgin olive oil in there. And you just want to sweat the leek down for a little bit.
Nice.
All right, and I'm just going to crush some garlic. I love to use garlic in my potato bake. My grandma always used to put heaps of garlic, even when we were a little kid. I think it was one of those ingredients we got used to at a really, really young age.
I'm just thinking how the ricotta. I've actually really liked the flavour of ricotta.
Me too.
And I'm just trying to figure out how it goes together. And I reckon it'll look great.
I really, excuse me, reaching across you. I love the flavour of ricotta overall. I think it's got a lovely sort of texture to it. I find the flavour sort of blends through really nicely as well. Wow.
Have a look at those potatoes.
Look at that.
Take a micrometer or a steel ruler to these potatoes. They're all exactly the same. Here we go. You want to get this going for you?
Yeah, I can do that. So I'll get the ricotta into the bowl.
There we go. And your whisk, madam. There we go.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And I've got full-fat yogurt. So it's not really...
Full-fat yogurt, Zoe?
Well, it's not...
Are you serious?
I always use full-fat yogurt. The idea, it's not really so much about reducing the fat content. It's just about changing the flavour. Let's just give that a good whisk through. I'll let you go on to that.
And the ricotta always stays a little bit lumpy, so don't expect it to be really smooth, especially when you're just doing it by hand.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so now it's all about the layering.
Nice.
So get your good, beautiful, heavy dish.
Nice.
So I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom, just so it doesn't burn.
You're amongst friends, so it's okay. Now we're going to layer this up, are we?
Yeah, absolutely. So potatoes, bit of the onion, and then the beautiful ricotta yogurt mixture. I'm going to repeat it, and then I'm going to put Parmesan cheese on the top, pop it into my oven, so I've preheated to 180 degrees. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm actually going to put some silver foil on the top, and at the last minute I'm just going to take it off and put it under the salamander just to give it a bit more heat. How good does this look? I've got some beautiful fresh chives that Adrian's going to chop and sprinkle on top. You can also put the chives through the mixture, so I often put it through the leek mixture or on top. I think it needs that element, that herb in there just to freshen it up. And there's lots of cheese. Sometimes I don't put this amount of cheese, but I was in lots of enthusiasm.
When you talk about too much cheese, you point straight at me. I don't like the assertion that I put too much cheese. Do you want to sprinkle the chives on?
Yeah, it'd be wonderful.
I can't get out of that one, can I?
No, you can't.
Nice little fresh chives on there.
Fantastic. And a big chunk in the corner. I'm going to grab some forks and we can try. And you can tell me honestly what you think about the ricotta. You know, it is a little bit of a different flavour, but
well, that's what
I think
I'm looking
you'll like
for.
it.
It looks really good. Lots of cheese on it. I just want to see how that ricotta, I think that's the sauce part of it.
Oh, it's really yummy.
It's really light and fluffy, the ricotta. Makes it really good. And the cheese on there is great. And you know what, Zoe? Even though you've changed the recipe, you've mucked around with it, I think your Nana would be very proud because it is delicious. And you know what? I'm hoping my Nonna would be very proud because I think that involtini was outstanding.